Hello guys, we're back here. We're in the Bone Cave. We are going to come out here and kick the crap out of some Vargul finally. Windjig's here. But yeah, Crimson,
Song.
as we were saying, there's a lot of pets in the game. There's a lot of mounts in the game. Every week I show off a new mount. Every week I show off a new title. So you should stop by at least once a week for the Warcraft streams just to see what the mount looks like that I'm using. Like for example, I don't know if you saw this one yet. I'm sure you did because you were watching. But this is Galacris. It is a proto drake. Pretty cool looking mount. I really like it. I used this for a long time on my warlock actually. Did you get credit for freeing that Yvonne Knight?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Aw, didn't get to cast your frostbolt. I like how these guys call you sniveling pigs.
They don't know.
Do you have any keys? Okay, yeah, you're unlocking one right now. You have to go for now? No worries. Thank you for coming to hang out, and thank you for resubbing. I really appreciate the support.
Aw, yeah.
You
That's
have to be a
nice.
slime that's seen some shit. You have to appreciate Windtrain's art.
And soon the King's, which is also my art.
1 month until the King's Slime. Yeah.
It's good to have friends like that. I didn't mean to press that.
Do you mean to press? Oh, they like the Yeah, Crimson's awesome. I feel really bad because every time I've gone to watch his stream this past week, because I wanted to see him play Soma, something has happened at work, and it happened again last night. Like, work has not been working with me. But I did manage to see him play Soma a bit. He was in the underwater area, if you remember, where they had that dude with like the light bulb heads, and.
No.
If you look at him, it does damage and makes the screen go.
Yeah. But I appreciate being appreciated for my art, even though I'm a lazy fuck.
Well, yeah, I could actually really use some of your art.
Yeah. My, depression and stuff makes me focus on, things
Yeah, exactly.
to distract me. And so I play lots of Overwatch.
It's true, she does play lots of Overwatch. But she needs to play less Overwatch and more MearoWatch.
MearoWatch.
We press on.
So now, for these quests, we are basically going around owning the Vargul. Let's go up to these 2 circles. I don't know what they are.
Oh, interesting. My experience bar doesn't even show up now.
Oh, okay, that's why those areas are underground. So I don't remember how to get underground here.
Well,
I think it's over here. Yeah, I think it's in this building.
oh, I'm far away from you.
Don't worry, there's stuff to beat up here in the meantime.
You need something?
To burn a lot more banner. Whoops. You didn't see that.
I didn't.
Good. Can you see I'm trying to burn a banner here? Jeez.
Something about them not wanting to have their banners burned.
Oops.
Or have their prisoners freed. Alright. So that
I
should...
keep thinking these Ebon Knights are NPCs trying to take the thing. Oh, look, a Valky!
Sure. This is the Ring of Something quest line that we don't have access to yet. That they included in every expansion until what? And then we never seen it again.
Well, I thought that was in Zuldrak.
Huh? No, there's one here. There might be one in Zuldrak as well, but there's one here too. Alright, let's go in here. Hello, Vargul. So this is one of the few buildings for the Vargul that you actually get to go into without being inside a dungeon. As you see, Varguls aren't that tough. Vargul, lore-wise, are not anywhere near the oldest races on the planet, but they were the first humanoid-esque ones. They're a lot bigger than humans, but they started to have like deformities of various natures that cause the babies to get smaller. I don't think we have to go up that way, do we? Oh, there's a quest. So they started. The story is that they put their babies in like these bassinets and let them down the river, and they ended up in the Arathi Island somehow, and they formed a culture there, which doesn't make any sense to me because the babies would have died. But I'm sure there's more to it than that. Revenge for the Vargul. I've been praying to the Lady of the Sword for one to come and strike down my enemy. Thane Ilskar must pay for what he did to me. I was the champion of Thane Ulfrang the Mighty. During my fight for ascendance in Valhalla's, Ilskar sabotaged me with dark magic, causing me to lose and be reduced to this. The Thane and his champions can be found below in the Circle of Suffering. Challenge him on my behalf. Defeat him. Make him know the suffering that I know. And I get a cloak that's better what I got. Cool. Forgot about this quest.
This really fast. Oh, last 30 minutes. Can you battle shout?
Nope.
Thanks. Ah, yes. This place. This
Yep.
is what I was thinking of.
This place indeed. So you guys can see Wintrig is much faster than me. It's enough for me to head back now. Alright.
Did you get... What rune did you get?
Oh, I got the one that reduces damage.
Oh.
I had to stick with my class.
I just picked run speed. But then I got another that increases my damage done. You probably have enough to get a second rune.
Probably. Alright, let's beat up Apprentice Osterkiller.
Well, you should at least use your rune.
Why did I do this?
Because...
You waste my time. I will tell you nothing. The doctor entrusted me with the plans to Nurgeld, our flesh giant amalgamation made entirely of Vargul. It will be the most powerful creation of its kind, and a whole legion of them will be created to destroy your pitiful races. And I got a quest. You can read this.
Oh, okay. It's the sum.
Yeah.
Mount and take control. Oh. It's a different thing. Opening the tome, you notice all manner of disgusting illustrations concerning the construction of what the doctor refers to as the ultimate weapon. Clearly the prototype, Nurgeld, is the massive flesh giant standing still at the end of the nearby hollow forest. If an army of those things were to be constructed, then it would mean doom. The only way to ensure that it doesn't happen is to slay Dr. Terrible. Perhaps if you were to take control of the construct, the doctor would reveal himself? That
Perhaps
should have
you did.
moved for me.
That's
I
fine.
didn't realize it was respawned so quickly.
Yeah, this place has a higher respawn rate than normal.
Okay,
That's fine,
so,
So,
are we ready for this? Oh,
why wouldn't we?
hop in.
So this is the flesh giant the quest is referring to, Nurgeld. Wintrig's inside it, so I can't really do anything with it. So she will...
Punch. Use. Stomp.
Listen to that sound. Sounds like the sound that the
It can't even move.
Nope. It sounds like the sound that the keepers make at the end of the dungeons in Majora's Mask. Grimmer hounds.
I wonder what this looks like.
From my perspective,
Yeah.
nothing. Just looks like he punching nothing.
Oh.
I'm kidding. There's enemies running at you.
Oh, okay. I believed you. Dumb.
Yeah, Benji loves it here. He gets to sit under the water. So the water's kind of fetid, so he hates it.
He hates it.
Who dares? I am going to flay the flesh from your bones, even if I have to destroy Nurgle to get to you. I'll rise again, and when I do, I will have my revenge.
I only had to like punch him twice.
He's a bit of a weakling.
Oops.
It's weird that I need to target the charge. I should be able to just press the button and have my character dash forward super fast until she runs into a wall and dies.
Like Reinhardt?
Kinda, yeah. We gotta go in here.
Oh, I still need to burn more banners.
Yeah, we're going to.
No,
Bethod's sword! Very well, Blood Elf. I accept your challenge, but first, you must best my champions. Volgar, squash this insect. Anyway, I figured we'd get rid of that. Britta! Create a pincushion of this puny warrior. I think she's just gonna activist us to death. She's like, but did you know there are gnomes suffering in Gnomergan at this very moment?
Hey, look, a Valky.
You may have defeated my champion's warrior. I am something else entirely. Pray to your gods for a quick death. Alright. Apparently he's a caster. He didn't do it. In fact, he's just meleeing me. He's the worst caster
Oh.
ever. Oh,
He just does a fire.
you get to read that.
Oh. Thane Illiskar, you were challenged to honorable combat and failed. You have been found wanting and are judged accordingly. Now rise, Thane Illiskar the Damned. Why would she res him when he failed?
They get turned into, No!
Suck it, bitch.
They get turned into Vargul when they die, remember?
Oh,
I guess we don't have to do anything with him.
that's it.
He gets to suffer an undeath for the rest of eternity. For the rest of eternity. Alright. I can't wait for the warrior buff.
Yeah, I bet.
I was talking to my friend, and she absolutely loves warriors, but she's not liking the inability to keep threat right now, because right now warriors are in the worst spot of the tanks.
Which friend?
Her name is Jillian. She's the one whose wedding I went to in the summer.
Oh, okay.
She, I was like, I was telling her about our stream, and she's like, well, what does your friend play? And she's like, a monk. I was like, a monk. And she's like, oh, that's an interesting combination. Because most monks don't apparently play with warriors.
Oh. Well, did you tell her why?
Yeah. Thank you, warrior. Thank you. You've given me the satisfaction of knowing that the coward who made me into this will rot for all eternity as surely as I will. Now leave before I lose control of myself and cut you down. We killed Thane. Do you really think you're gonna cut us down? I should kill him for that threat. How do you feel about Vargul?
Meh.
How do you feel about Vargul?
I wonder if he'll continue getting rested.
Probably.
I'm not sure. I don't even have an experience bar.
Well, you can turn off, or turn it back on when we go offline.
Nah, that's too much work. It doesn't really matter since we take the control to the streams anyway.
It's true.
At least.
That is true. Well, we can still record some dungeons offline if you want.
Yeah, maybe.
Knock some of those out of the way. Alright, let's get some more banners to burn. Let's see.
I found a prisoner.
I found a banner. And a Jotunheim warrior. Alright, there we go. Need 3 more banners and 1 more prisoner.
I've got the prisoner here.
Okay. I really like the ice cream music. What the hell? There's like a Vargul just standing out in the sky over there. He's gone now. Alright. That was weird. Alright, let's fly south back towards the Bone Witch and see if we can find some more banners. Aha, banner. The Spear Sister cares not for me burning the banner.
I don't think I got credit for that.
It's
In
tough.
fact, I know I didn't get credit if you burned the banner.
I did. I didn't realize you were not range.
It's fine. There will be more banners.
Are you ready for that one?
Yeah, I'm at 8.
Okay.
Found one.
I might not be in range of that, but that's okay.
Yeah. Did you get that?
Nope.
Okay. We're even.
And 1 more banner then.
Found it.
Alright. I got credit. Alright, let's go talk to the Bone Witch.
Oh, these guys attacked me.
No, you're on your own then.
No.
Hey, you're on your own. Alright, off we go then. To the Bone Witch!
Yeah, get more of those things. They're pretty. And also, yeah. Get the run speed.
Okay.
God. Okay, deepen the bowels. Very interesting. It sounds to me that you handled that perfectly. I'm surprised that the doctor was using a Vargul as an assistant given what he was working on. You discovered and put an end to the doctor's machination. Banshee controlled witch smiles and places a large hand gently upon your shoulder. That's a fine poke in the eye for Lich King, but I think we can do better.
The art of being a water terror.
The water lock outside my cave is teeming with elementals the Vargul Mad have yet to tame. I'm going to teach you a trick for possessing these creatures for a short time, and you will use them to wreak havoc on Jotunheim. The banshee-infested Vargul draws magic in the air and touches a large finger to your forehead. Go now and open the gate to the lock. A water terror will rush out and you'll possess it to destroy our enemy.
Okay. So the only question is, I think so. Alright, so she's referring to these fun little fellows right here. We gotta hit the gate. So let's kill this dude. And then we click the gate. And now we are a water terror.
I am not.
You don't get to be one, or?
Hold on. Now I am.
Alright, so number 1 is a frostbolt, number 2 is like a tidal wave, 3 is you can reflect spells, and 4 is frost nova. Alright. A pretty good kind of cast time. 10. Well, this one's fucked. Bombarded. Frost Nova freezes them in place, and then Winter immediately breaks it out.
Well, that'll happen.
It's true. That will and did happen. Yeah, we get to be all elementally. It's great. Why are we using Frostbolt and that one's using Water Bolt? Correct.
Alright, we've done it.
We're probably the best.
Use the vehicle.
Probably the best of this.
Alright. I've never seen such terror in the eyes of Vargul. They think themselves masters of the world. You and I are going to prove them wrong. Very wrong. We must use the Lich King's tools against him if we are to decide our next step. Over the mountain to the southwest lies Vargul Keep. Within it reside the oracles of Jotunheim, who receive orders from their master and scry upon others through the eye of the Lich King. It is the eye that you must fight your way to. While it cannot be used to pierce the veil within Ice-Crown Citadel, you should be able to use it to discern something of value so that we will know how best to proceed.
Okay. It's the Eye of the Lich King.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going... Let's go turn in the quest at the Shadow Vault first, though. Because that might lead us down into the southern parts there as well. We are very close to finishing all the quests here, except for the Argent Tournament grounds, but we're not going to really do those.
Not really sure where I'm going.
North, to the Shadow Vault.
But there's a... Oh wait, that's the daily. Oof.
Yeah.
I got
There's
confused.
a
by the
quest called
question.
Opportunity over in the airship, so we'll have to check that out before we're done the stream. But we're not going to worry about that until then.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Not 100% certain what it is, so...
Something.
Miro is my bestest little blood elf. We'll wait for Wintrigue so that he doesn't walk away. There he goes. Alright, I got Vile's Ugly Stick. Vile like fire! Vile like proto-dregs! The Abomination claps its hands excitedly. Little Miro and Luminol go to Jotunheim and steal a pretty proto-drake in Nonjar village. Make proto-drake make pretty fires on Jotunheim buildings. Yeah, this is another quest that eventually becomes a daily quest.
Ooh.
So if you like setting fire to Vargul buildings, well, here you go.
Speak your peace.
Thank you, Warrior. With the Death Knights that you freed, we will be able to hold the line. For now.
Another time.
Fuck you, don't patronize me, buddy. Alright, are these better than... Okay, those bracers I got are better than the ones I have. And these shoulders, are they better than what I got? They are. Kinda. Alright.
What?
The Duke looks at you a moment and nods. You're inflicting horrible mental trauma on the Jotunheim Vargul. This is where they were first reawakened. It is a place of significant importance to them. Second, only to Emirheim. You must keep up with the pressure while I hold the vault from the assault of the Lich King.
Ashes to ashes.
Alright, let's go steal that proto-drake.
A moment.
Greater Cosmic Essence and Infinite Dust, I remember that. I feel like those
Yep.
names are better suited for BFA than Wrath of the Lich King, but yeah. Cosmic Essence and Infinite Dust since they're dealing with the Void. Oh, there's a quest.
What is it?
To the rise with all due haste. Some would say that our most critical mission lies not with the Lich King, but with the utter destruction of the Scarlet Onslaught. I would say that it's foolish, but who am I to judge? Death's Rise is far to the southwest, overlooking the sea along the cliff wall. There you will find Lord Commander Aret, personally overseeing the Onslaught's destruction himself. The Baron clears his throat. Do see to it that you report to him with all due haste. He asked for you, personally. And we're not doing lead
At
work.
last.
So the Rise quest here, to the Rise with all due haste, is actually a quest chain that I am looking forward to doing because it relates to Warcraft 3. So when we do that, you guys will see it. We probably don't have time to go through it all today, but we may start it. We got 15 minutes, so it depends on how quickly we can get through this stuff. Either way, we made some good progress in Ice Crown today.
Yes. And I hit a lady.
It's true.
How close are you to 80?
How close am I to 80? I am at 60%. Okay, so let me go find a proto drake. I forget. Ah, over here.
Wait, there's a thing through papers. Oh. That's just for being level 80.
Indeed. Alright, so I'm gonna hop on this proto drake. I'm in.
Damn it.
Alright. So I'm gonna burn this building. Yeah. So it's not the most exciting of vehicle combat, and like the flames don't really even look all that good right now. In later expansions though, they did a lot better with the flames. Like when you light something ablaze, the game really lets you know you set it ablaze. Also, I like how just like if you stop flying, it just like floats in midair or stands in midair.
Yeah.
Might be able to if we do some of the dungeon recordings off stream, just recording for YouTube, we might be able to get silly and maybe some other people to come help us, which will be good for Oculus.
Alright, objective complete.
Excellent. So let's go turn that in to Vile. And then we will be fully done at the Shadow Vault. For now, I think. And then I guess we'll do the Through the Eye quest for the Bone Witch so that we can finish up with her as well. Windrig, look below. You see that?
Yeah.
It's one of the construction areas that lead to the Pit of Saran.
Yeah.
Alright. Vile. He loves Luminol.
Must hear and obey.
Yay, yay! Miro and Luminol, best proto-drake stealers! You come back tomorrow, we make more fire!
I will not.
Well, I might be back tomorrow, but we're not making more fire. At least not here.
We'll be back.
Alright, so we're flying down to number 1. The Fleshworks will probably save for after we've done the Iron Onslaught. Or the Scarlet Onslaught. So is it inside this building? No, it's way down there.
So Through the Eye?
Yeah, that's what we're heading to right now. That's the Bone Witch. I think it's the last of her quests or one of the last. Either way, we're getting close.
Okay.
Look at this castle right here. So cool. Ah, it's in this building. One thing I love about Warcraft, it has so many varying locations, and I really like that they decided to add in the Vargul for the Lich King expansion, because like I said, while we got to go here in Warcraft 3, there wasn't a lot to it, so they added a lot of cool stuff. No mind blast for you. Who do you think you are? What? Who are you casting on?
Did you spell reflect?
I didn't have it up for that, no, but I could have.
Oh, okay.
Well, you ripped the HP off that one. Fuck.
Yeah, I had 3 stacks of my damage buff.
I really like Spell Reflect though. Makes me happy. Alright, so we click the eye. Ancient magic swirls within the depths of the eye. It gives you a feeling of vertigo, as if you might accidentally tumble into its iris and fall forever. Grasp the eye of the Lich King and focus your will upon it to scribe for important information. You stumble upon something interesting. Okay. Image of Vardmadra. Alright. My lady. You're supposed to be Vardmadra.
Oh. What?
She says report, and then he says, there's word from Jotunheim. The sleepwatchers there believe they have found something of significance.
Mine's not aligned with you. Yours. I'm sorry. They're talking really fast.
Looks like, my lady, a Vargul, I suppose? They did not actually show him to me, ever since the Shadow Vault. A name? Oh yes, the name. I believe it was Iskaldr. Iskaldr, you fool, you have no idea who that is? He's the greatest Vargul warrior who ever lived. I'm not interested in excuses. Perhaps I gave you a name. Okay. Right away, my lady. Return to Jotunheim and tell them to keep him asleep until I arrive. I will judge this Vargul with my own eyes.
Shit.
So basically, we found out that they found a sleeping Vargul named Iskaldr, and he's supposed to be the greatest Vargul warrior ever. And that... Okay. Well, I guess... If you're not giving me... this dude somehow I run him. He's dead, though. Alright, back up to the Bone Witch. as you can see, if you look at the map, we only have one tiny little area. Well, I guess two if you count Ice Crown Citadel, but one main area that we haven't really uncovered at all.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about the Bone Witch?
I guess she's okay. Perfect. It's true that Isildur is rumored to have been the finest Vargul warrior ever to live, and Vardmadra herself is going to come here to judge him. We must move quickly if we are to get this ancient hero before they do. Quickly, Luminal and Miro, head southwest to the halls of ancestors. Within you will find a slumbering Jordan. Wake them until you find Isildur. When you do, use this amulet upon him and bring him back. Now go. There is no time to waste.
Alright, those halls are actually not very far from me.
Add more bones to turn in.
This will be the last thing we do on stream today.
Alright.
So let's fly over here. Yeah, it's just right here, this cave. Being able to fly, definitely handy, but... You serious? How did that aggro me? That's what you get. Alright. So we're looking for Isildur. Do we have to wake random ones or just...
I think so.
Alright. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
So I'm not sure if we can fly with him though, so if you do, try to stay low to the ground. You know how quests were in this era. There you go.
He's a fine specimen and will serve us well. Now we have to make sure to use him properly. Trap Vardmadra. Atop the tallest peak to the southwest overlooking Jotunheim is Battle-Scar Spire. It is a place of reverence for the Vargul, second only to Valhalla's in terms of where they prefer to do honorable combat. We shall visit not so honorable combat upon it. Gather your companions and fly to the spire. When you are ready, light the signal fire and I will appear within the body of the dolphin. We will fight, you will win, and Vardmadra is sure to come to witness the battle.
Alright, we will do that next week.
Alright.
So let's go back to the Shadow Vault because you don't have a Hearthstone there.
Meh. I prefer to Hearth to Dalaran.
No. So yeah, guys, we got a lot done today. We finished Jack Theron Keep, we finished the Violet Hold. Silly came in and guest starred with us. and then we are going to be possibly doing some dungeons off stream. I don't know yet, but if we don't, we will do Gundrak and Halls of Stone next week. Otherwise, we'll do whatever 2 dungeons we hadn't done off stream. But we still have Gundrak, Halls of Stone, Halls of Lightning, the Oculus, Utgard Pinnacle, the Calling of Stratholme, which is a really cool instance, the Trial of the Champion, Halls of Reflection, Pit of Saran, and the Forge of Souls.
So,
Yeah, which is why we probably should do some off stream. There we go. Alright, everyone. So, if you liked what you saw and you are not following, I do recommend you give us a follow.